Like a chance and opportunity for me to talk. Thank you, sir, for giving me a chance here. I'm into philately from the past 20 years, but on and off. Recently, I've picked up the interest. I'm doing it. All my family, 3 generations are into this, and it's a very good hobby. You can learn lot of things from stamps about our history, our past. And this place is very nice, and last time we had a small meetup called I'm a member of a post-crossing society also. We had a privilege, and sir had given us a chance to conduct our meetups here. So we had released a picture postcards on Bhagat Singh Day, and we had a nice event, and everyone enjoyed it. So I request everyone to please at least try to inculcate this hobby of collecting the stamps so that you know more about your heritage. Thank you.
East Division, officers of Circle Office, Regional Office, all school children, philatelists, members of present media, and everyone present here. Nothing could have been more befitting than today's day for inauguration of this museum, because today, as all of you are aware, it is World Museum Day, and our CPMG was instrumental in ensuring that this museum gets a new lease of life. And it was, although inaugurated in 2019, it required a bit of modification, required a bit of renovation, so that we could attract more philatelists, school children, and other enthusiasts who could come and have a look into the postal history. And that today is a proud moment where we are able to do this. And now today the museum, from today onwards, the museum is again back for the viewership of all the members of public in and around and from across. During the renovation, sir, I was told that there are people from France and others who have come and evinced interest in seeing the museum, but they were politely we had to decline because the museum was still under renovation. But now that we have opened it with full vigor, I am sure more number of people will come and register their footfalls here. And I would also request the curator to be ready with all the information which is required to be provided to the members of the public. And there are a few artifacts on which we do not have information that we will have to ensure that we collect that, so that there are people who can read it and there are people who can be explained about it. And my sincere thanks to the school children who have come here today to various exhibits which are on display in museum. Please spend a little time and see through the exhibits, and don't hurry through the exhibits, because there are lots to learn. In one of the exhibits which are there in the first hall, the basic terms of philately has been very nicely explained. You can go through them so that those of you who are keeping interest in collecting stamps and trying to understand the hobby of philately will be able to take your interests forward. And on this occasion, I would like to place my sincere thanks and gratitude to the RO team, particularly Jayalakshmi and Bharat, for toiling hard to the stage where this museum has become a reality. And I wish all of you all the best, and also I expect that this
Vijay region, Mr. Govindraj SSP East Division, all officers of the region and central office, and media, school children, Mrs. Rashmi, who is this one. We dedicate this museum. As Rashmi has told us, that it is very important that we inculcate some hobbies, and this is a very good hobby which will enable all of us to maintain our heritage. And I think you're very active in the post crossing.
Yes.
And it's a great hobby, and there's a post crossing society, and it is a blend between the online tools and the physical world of philately, because it enables you to get contact with people across the globe to whom you will be sending picture postcards, and also will be receiving from various people across the globe. It is more or less similar to the idea of pen pals, which were there way back when I was a student, where we were encouraged to write letters to people around the globe. Now we have technology assisting us, and we have this type of a post-processing movement. Now, as we progress, as things change, certainly our habits change and our hobbies also change. So the postal department also has changed a lot over the years. Because at one point of time, the main, it was in the forefront of the communication. Now it is more as a service delivery. Post office delivers various types of services, and this museum showcases the evolution of the communication systems in the world. That's why it's called as Museum of Communications. It's called as Sandesha Museum of Communication. I would rather say, I would not call it as a Hindi word, it is an Indian word, because any language in India is take, this is Sandesh, everybody knows that is communication. It's a word commonly used. So in fact, if you observe, we have used 5 words starting with Sa in this museum. And of course, they are all having a Sanskrit root, but they are Indian words and very meaningful. And certainly, we will be making efforts to get more acquisitions and improve and increase the value of this museum as days go by. Now, why did we keep a entry fee for this? Many people told me that a lot of collections, and he initially started here displaying those collections. Before this, he had started the museum in Madras at that time. So he wanted a museum here also in Bangalore. He found that the base is not sufficient, and therefore he got a building constructed near Kavan Park, which is still there, the museum that you find in near the Vishwesvaraya Industrial Museum. That was so the museum got shifted there. Now, but the name stuck, the Museum Road. We have brought the meaning back to this name by actually having a museum here. Warm summer. Maybe we will try to have a AC also in this room, because this room will be used for audiovisual and all that. So people having gone through the museum, they can sit for some time in a cool environment and do that. Now if you see the exhibits here, a lot of history here also. I'd like to say a little bit about Mysore Anche. Mysore Anche ಕೇಳಿದಿರಾ ಎಲ್ಲ? ಮೈಸೂರು ಅಂಚೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈಸೂರು ಅರಸರ ಕಾಲದಿಂದ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಅಂಚೆ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ. ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರು ಬರುವ ಮೊದಲೇ ಇತ್ತು ಅದು. ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರು ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದು 18th ಬೇಹುಗಾರಿಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಯಾರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್.
ಬೇಹುಗಾರಿಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಸೊ ಅಂಚೆ, ಮೈಸೂರು ಅಂಚೆ ವಾಸ್ ಎ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೇಹಿನ ಚಾವಡಿ. ಸೊ ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇಹುಗಾರಿಕೆ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು? ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಈಗಿನ ಕಾಲದ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಒನ್ ನೇಷನ್. ಮೈಸೂರು ಸಂಸ್ಥಾನ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಉಳಿದ ನೇಬರಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ, ಅದು ಉಳಿದ ಈಚ್ ಒನ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಬೇಹುಗಾರಿಕೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಅವರ ಬೇಹುಗಾರರು ಬೇರೆ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ನಡೀತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದರ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೂಡ ಮೈಸೂರು ಸಂಸ್ಥಾನದ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೂಡ ಏನು ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಈ ಅಂಚೆ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಅಂಚೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು ಮಾತ್ರವಲ್ಲದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೂಡ ತರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೇಗಿನ ಚಾವಡಿ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ there is a lot of good information that you get when you go back into history, how these
Philatelist. I've been collecting stamps from past more than 20 years. My husband, my father-in-law, even my child, all of us are into stamps collection. It's a very good hobby. It will help you to a diversion. It's a hobby so much for everyone. Through philately, I've been learning so many things about our history, about our past, about how the process of communication, how the messages were sent across, the beginning, how it started, and to what level the communication is going up. Because after the invention of mobile and the internet, postal use of postcards and letters, communication, everything has come down. But it's a good hobby to keep yourself occupied, and it gives you a relaxation also. You learn so many things through philately. There are various groups. We have a KPS group where you can come, and so much of knowledge is distributed there. Your senior members are there that help you to guide in your collection, or anything you want to know about philately, you can do that. We have a separate group called Post Process Group, through which we send a small letters, picture postcards across the world, and showcase our rich heritage to others in India. Even my son is also interested, and we do have various meetups, and we learn so many things through postcards. My collection basically is on miniature sheets, where I collected from starting from 1947 till date. I have got my collection, and apart from that, I have got a thematic based collection, small one on Gandhiji, our father of the nation, and on armed forces of India, which has got various awards at virtual exhibition as well as offline exhibitions also. So I would tell everyone a request: please get into some hobbies that will help you to motivate, regenerate. I can tell that. Thank you.
Everybody, my name is Vishesh. I'm in class 9. During lockdown, I picked up the hobby of collecting stamps. I have a collection about Gandhiji and births because of my father. He is an philatelist. Thank you.
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಯೋರ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್, ಯಾರು ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸು, ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇನ್. ಸೊ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕರಿಬೋದು. ಲೈಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬರ್ಡೇ ವಿಶಸ್, ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಫೋನ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಟಿವಿ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಸ್ ಟಿ ಡಿ ಕಾಲು, ಮನೇಲಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಲೈನು ಇರ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ವಿಶ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಬರ್ಡೇ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಗ್ರೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ರೈಟ್ ಆ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸು, ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರ್ ಬರ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಪ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಾಂಪ್ ಹಚ್ಚೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಪೀಪಲ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಯಾರು ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇದು ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ನಾವು ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಥರ ಮೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇನ್, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಇವಾಗ ಮೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಸಮ್ ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬೈ ದ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿರೋದು ತಮಿಳ್ನಾಡುದು, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೀಗಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್, legal aid for all ಅಂತ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಎನಿವನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎನಿ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ಯಾರು ಲಾಯರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ವೆಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಕೇರ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೆನಿ ಯರ್ ಗುಡ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಟು ವರಿ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಹೌ ದ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಡ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಇರೋಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಥರ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ದ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ there are different types of postcards. One is the spear would help to protect it. So since this is a very old and today is World Museum Day, so we have renovated this place and they issued this special cancellation. So there are people who collect these cancellations also and this picture postcards also. You can send across to your friends. No one will know about this museum. Nange gotiralla, ninge gotiralla. This first time you have visited. So you can tell, you can send this to your friends or any relations. ಯಾರಿಗಾದರೂ ಈ ಥರ ಹೋಗಿದ್ವಿ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಯಂ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಥರ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಯಂ ಇದೆ, postal history, you can tell them. So many people don't know what is there in India. So picture postcards and yellow postcards that help you to create awareness of your country. About India, people know only Gandhiji, they know only Taj Mahal. They don't know anything apart from that. Or India is a poverty strike country, it's in a developing world paper idea situation. We need to change that. How? Apart from mobile, this is the best way to send across the messages.